Are you looking for the best solar deck lights? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best solar deck lights on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. SOLPEX Solar Deck Lights. The SOLPEX solar deck lights, equipped with 16 LEDs, give off a warm, inviting glow at a color temperature of 3000 K. I've got them set up on the stairs leading to my deck, and they do a great job of lighting the path without being too bright or overwhelming. They create just the right amount of light for a gentle, welcoming feel as you walk up. What I like about these lights is how quickly they charge. Even on days when the sunlight is a bit hit or miss, they only take about 4 to 5 hours to get fully powered up. I've been keeping an eye on their charging performance over the past week. On those partly cloudy days, it takes around 6 hours for a full charge, and then they keep shining for about 8 hours. But when the sun's out in full force, they can charge up even faster, in about 4 hours, and then they last for up to 10 hours into the night. One little snag I've noticed is the brightness. While the warm glow they emit is nice, I do wish they were a bit brighter. A few more lumens would make them perfect, especially on darker nights. Despite this, the SOLPEX solar deck lights are reliable, easy to set up, and do a great job of lighting up the stairs to my deck. Number 2. OTHWAY Solar Fence Light. The OTHWAY solar fence lights have 6 LED bulbs that give off a warm, charming glow, providing just enough light without being too bright or bothering the neighbors. These fence lights are small, at just 2.52 by 3.5 by 2.05 inches, so they can be spaced evenly along your fence without looking bulky or out of place. Each light includes a small solar panel, 2V0.26W, that charges fully with 5 to 7 hours of sunlight, lasting up to 8 hours. Even on cloudy days, they'll charge in about 8 hours and provide around 6 hours of light. I tested them myself on my deck fence. On sunny days, they lit up for nearly 8 hours straight, casting a warm and inviting glow. And on gloomy days? No problem, they still managed about 6 hours of light. They're also tough enough to handle the elements. With an IP65 waterproof rating, they've endured heavy rain showers without missing a beat. Plus, they come with a 1-year warranty, so you're covered if anything goes wrong. The only slight drawback is their brightness. It's lovely and subtle but might not be enough if you're looking for a primary light source. Overall, I still highly recommend the OTHWAY solar fence lights to anyone looking to add a touch of elegance and tranquility to their deck or outdoor space. Number 3. SIEDiNLAR Solar Step Lights. The SIEDiNLAR solar step lights shine with 15 lumens and have a cool 6000 K color temperature, giving off a nice, tranquil glow. They're not just pretty, they're practical too. On a clear day, they take about 5 to 7 hours to fully charge and then keep the path lit for around 10 to 11 hours. I was curious to see what these solar panels could do, so I tested them over a week of mixed weather. On sunny days, they charged up by late afternoon and stayed lit through the night. On cloudy days, it took 7 or 8 hours for a full charge, but they still gave about 8 hours of light. What's cool about these lights is that they can handle up to 20 tons of pressure. That sounds like overkill for a deck light, right? I thought so too, but I made a little test of my own. I put a heavy object on one of the lights. Specifically, during that stormy night last spring, my heavy gas grill accidentally ended up on top of one of the lights. To my surprise, the light didn't just survive, it didn't even have a scratch. The IP68 waterproof rating also means these lights are completely resistant to dust ingress and can withstand long water immersion periods. My only issue with this model is the quality of the included screws. They easily strip and don't hold well, especially on hard surfaces or in windy spots. So, you might want to get some stronger screws for installation. Despite this small issue, the SIEDiNLAR solar step lights are reliable and provide beautiful illumination for stylish and practical outdoor lighting. Number 4. Brightown Solar String Light. The Brightown solar string lights have this cool vintage filament design that gives off a warm, ambient glow, making your deck feel like a classic, nostalgic spot. I love to hang these string lights across my deck whenever I'm setting up for a cozy dinner outside or just hanging out with friends. One thing I like is how easy it is to adjust the brightness. With the built-in dimmer, you can switch between 25%, 50%, 75%, and full brightness. Whether you want a dim, romantic dinner setting or a bright and lively party vibe, it's got you covered. It's also great for saving energy or making the lights last longer. If you don't need them super bright, just dim them down to 25% or 50%, and you'll get more hours of light without needing a recharge. The timer feature is a lifesaver too, especially when I'm hosting and have a million things on my mind. You can set it to turn off after 6, 8 hours, or even after midnight, so you don't have to remember to switch them off yourself. Plus, I like that the solar panel is adjustable by 180 degrees, so no matter the season, you can tilt it to catch the most sunlight. While I'm happy with these lights overall, there are a couple of things that could be better. They have an IP45 rating, which means they can handle light rain but might struggle in heavy rain or snow. Also, the plastic build, including the bulb covers and solar panel housing, is lightweight and rust resistant, but I'm a bit worried it might get brittle or discolored over time. Despite these minor concerns, I still think the Brightown solar string lights are a great buy. They add a beautiful touch to the deck, are functional, and save energy. Number 5. TomCare Flickering Flame Solar Light. The TomCare Flickering Flame Solar Light brings cozy vibes with its warm glow, shining at 25. It looks just like real dancing flames, super cool for setting the mood without any of the mess or safety worries you get with actual candles. Last Halloween, I strung these lantern lights along the deck railings and set a few on the tables, creating this spooky vibe that was perfect for the evening. We told ghost stories with the kids and caught up with the adults, all under the flickering light that even made the trick-or-treaters do a double take as they walked by. These lights have a solar panel with about a 20% conversion rate, which means it takes about 8 hours to fully charge them up, and then they last for up to 10 hours. But when I used them in the fall when the days were shorter and the sun wasn't as strong, it took around 9 hours to charge them, and then they lasted about 6 hours. The only real drawback is the price. They're not the cheapest option out there, but the quality, durability, and gorgeous flame effect make the TomCare Flickering Flame solar lights worth it. Number 6. Brightown Solar Rope Light. The Brightown Solar Rope Light has 200 LED bulbs spaced out along 72 feet of high-quality copper wire. This design gives you plenty of flexibility to wrap them around deck railings, drape them over bushes, or coil them around tree trunks. The setup includes an adjustable solar panel and a built-in 1200 mAh battery that fully charges in just 4 to 6 hours of sunlight. Once charged, these lights can last up to 10 hours. I decided to put the battery to the test by cycling through the various lighting modes to see how long they'd last. On the brightest setting, they shone for about 8 hours straight, and on the dimmest, they lasted a solid 10 hours. Even on cloudy days, they managed to provide up to 6 hours of light, which was impressive. This model also features an IP65 waterproof rating, meaning the copper wire is encased in an ultra-thin waterproof membrane. This feature helps the lights withstand various weather conditions, from light rain to heavy downpours. One thing to note, though, is the rope's thin profile. While it makes the lights flexible and easy to maneuver, you need to be careful not to stretch them too tight or let them tangle to avoid damage. Despite this minor hiccup, the Brightown Solar Rope Light still stands out for its easy adaptability.